Hello and welcome back to Gurdette Bitches at the final part of Serious Sam, Part 11. Alright.
There are things you need to know for this part.
Yes. I will probably end up letting the annotations do most of my bitching here because although this track is pretty goddamn kick-ass, it feels like it belongs at the end of a Conan movie as opposed to the fight that we're about to go into.
I love that this fucking epic-ass final sequence was interrupted by a safe sequence.
Now yes, for the record, you effectively have unlimited health and ammo during this fight.
Yeah, but guess who you're fighting?
Yes, a majority of the first phase of this fight is against several waves of clear.
ABM, always be moving.
Yes, always be moving. Also, always have infinite ammo.
Always stay near the center of the room so that you can regenerate your ammo.
Second major wave of clear. And I know that this is technically what Serious Sam does best, you know, throwing an incalculable number of enemies at you all at the same time.
And throwing an incalculable number of projectiles too.
Yes, this fight is honestly only difficult in one of its three phases. It's actually the second phase that's actually really difficult, and then only if you do the fight wrong. If you do this fight correctly, this fight is honestly still pretty damn easy, except for phase 2, because I really dislike phase 2. Phase 2 is why I cannot clear this level anymore. Now, this is significantly easier than the running of the clear segment. It really is. However, the running of the clear segment didn't take so long.
No,
you'll notice that this part is 24 minutes long. More than half of that runtime is in this room.
Yes.
No, bad.
I think it's
visually
good.
Disinteresting.
It is good to spend an abundance of time killing creatures. How else can you walk away from a video game saying that I did something?
Yes, I recommend using either the laser cannon or the minigun until phase 2 happens.
The bullshit
Once phase 2 happens, you need to switch over to the uranium cannon.
And out from the mouth of the Great Pyramids came endlessly flying steel balls and chains that look more appropriate in England in the 10th century.
Now, you guys might have noticed a very subtle change in the music track. Yeah, we're about to hit phase 2.
Oh, so the music.
The music changes for each phase. It does.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
It's honestly one of the more refreshing parts about this fight.
Don't you just love it when the enemies only ever approach from 2 directions?
For this, yes, because if this ended up. Yeah. For this specifically, yes, because if this ended up being more like running up the clear, this would not be fun.
It goes from F major to A minor.
That for the most part, this level is actually a goddamn blast to play. It is. But this is going to get visually repetitive. Alright, phase 2 has started.
Oh, music getting a little faster now.
I have saved. Oh, look! A Syrian werebowl.
Is it going to be the running of the bulls?
Yep.
Oh, you better believe it's the running of the bulls. Here come the bulls. Oh my god.
And this is why we use the uranium cannon here.
Just body the fucking hell out of them. Oh my god.
It does. If you do not use the uranium cannon here, you are likely to die. The Syrian werewolves have too much goddamn HP.
Yeah, that cannon is a one-hit kill.
On these enemies, yes. And on a majority of the enemies in the game. I think, there are several bosses that the uranium cannon can't one-shot, but even there, it does a shitload of damage.
Alright, it's the moment of truth. What's the bullshit? Is it harpies? Is it kamikazes? No. It's just more bulls.
Yes. A near endless stream of Syrian werewolves.
And they're coming from every corner of the map.
Well, no, actually, they only come from 2 different corners, but at the same point...
Now it's got confusing.
If you lose track of where they're spawning, yes, this gets hectic pretty damn quickly. Attempting to do this with any of the other weapons I want to say it's actually impossible in the higher difficulties. On easy mode, you can get away with this because, again, of the infinite ammo and pseudo-infinite health. But on the higher difficulties, you need to use the uranium cannon, and even with the pseudo-infinite ammo that's here, and it is pseudo-infinite, it's not actually infinite, but the pseudo-infinite ammo, this gets fucking hectic.
So the uranium cannon is like a 2-hit kill on higher difficulties?
Against the Syrian werewolves, I'm not entirely sure. I want to say it's still a 1-hit kill, to be perfectly honest, because I don't think they actually change enemy stats aside from damage output. I think HP movement stuff is all the same.
Okay, so if they can be 1-hit, look at where they're dropping. When they emerge, they all drop on the same exact point. So all you gotta do is just line them up and fire a cannonball, and you take out not 1, but sometimes as many as 3 or 4.
They stopped doing that.
Oh, they sure did. What? They're flanking you now. Jesus Christ. Grenade, I'm scared.
And this is what happens on the higher difficulty.
This is what happens.
They surround you and then they just start charging at you.
This is what happens.
It's scary and not fun.
Do you say that? Look at all the fucking cannonballs rolling around.
Yeah. And you'll note that I've actually taken some armor and health damage finally. And now we are on to part 3.
Oh, now
this is easy, thanks to the uranium cannon. I think this would actually be about as easy with the minigun or the laser cannon, to be perfectly honest. But oh look, giant biomechs.
1-hit kill. 1-hit kill. 1-hit kill.
Yes, they are 1-hit kills with a charged up uranium cannon shot.
Dead.
I want to stress that on the higher difficulties, this actually is a really significant challenge. I know I've said that too many goddamn times this part, but that is how I feel about this. I cannot beat this game on normal difficulty because I end up getting stuck either here or at the running of the clear.
Now, what about cheat codes? Can you put cheat codes in? That might help.
There is a cheat code. I know at the very least that there is the God mode cheat, which is just God. I want to say that there's a fly cheat. I'm not entirely sure, but it's an FPS game in the early 2000s, so it's almost certainly got a fly mode cheat.
I guess it wouldn't really be the same. I mean, God mode would definitely get you through this part, but that's
but again, that's not that. I don't like using the invulnerability cheats. I really don't. At least when it comes to FPS games. In RTS games, I most certainly use the invulnerability cheat. Although the interesting thing to note in StarCraft 1 specifically, the invulnerability cheat actually is not invulnerability. What it actually is it disables damage output from all sources.
From all sources?
Yes. What it does is it, turns damage to 0.
Does it affect your damage too?
I believe so, actually.
So it's a wash. Like, why would you even use it?
No. I'm sorry, no. What it actually does is disables enemy damage. It doesn't make your guys immune to kills.
I see.
And I remember that specifically because you can still actually hurt your units with splash damage from siege cannons and nukes.
I see. It's the same 2 chords. It's F major going to A minor.
Are you sure? It honestly sounds like the chords are closer than that.
Da 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 da. Yeah. Well, I mean, it hits the F.
Now, did you actually have you actually seen Conan the Barbarian, dude?
No, I have not. No, I am aware of it though.
Every time that I'm listening to this particular piece of music, and I don't honestly go out to listen to this piece of music all that often, but anytime that I hear, look more clear. Anytime that I hear this piece, I'm thinking of the second to final, the actual final battle in Conan the Barbarian, where Conan fights the disciples at full Sadu. Hello, Infinite Stream of Bolas. Nice to see you're still here.
I gotta give this game credit for all of its like crazy enemy waves, the running of the clear, the bulls, the kamikaze zombies, and all that. It actually built up to a climax.
It did. This is honestly a very good payoff. It's just that it's not all that interesting to talk about because you're stuck in this one for 10 minutes.
I have a bone to pick with this music base. Not only is it just the same couple chords over and over again, all they're doing is just accelerating the tempo.
And so the music is over. We have successfully cleared the Great Pyramid, right?
Right. Think you did it? Did you? No.
Well, if you recall last part, plot happened. And you know what happens when plot happens in a serious Sam game, right?
It means nothing happens.
No, something is gonna happen. Hi!
Hey, it's Diablo.
No, this is one of the high warlocks. It's like Diablo, except, you know, he has 6 arms.
Warlock, smash. He's got 4 arms.
4 arms, but...
He is angry. This is not what he paid for. Build it again. Alright, we get it. He's big.
Very big.
He's Beelzebub or something.
Well, you're a big one, ain't you?
Thank you, Sam.
Oh, sure. Let's just pause it again.
the third, the vicious warlock.
Ugh. He's a general.
There, the Great Pyramid approaching. You better run towards the pyramid as fast as you can. Let the cannon be your best friend.
He was an officer and quite a well-studied cadet.
But oh look, yet more dudes.
Are you running from the giant guy right now? Is he behind you?
Yes, we are running away from him. He does have a health bar. You can fight him here. You will not kill him here.
But you can damage him.
You can damage him here. Not that it matters because he regens. I believe he regens to full for the next phase.
Oh, I see. Okay, now you can fight him.
But seriously, ignore him as best as you can. You can fight off some of the projectiles that he shoots at you while you're running away. I personally don't recommend interacting with him at all because he's not honestly that good of a shot, and he has a shitload of minions that are coming after you too.
Yeah,
you know, Syrian wearables, lower biomechs, clear, all the good stuff.
But no kamikaze zombies. I am disappointed.
No, they're here. They're just not here yet.
Eat cannonball, Lucifer.
Uxan. Yeah, I named him Zork because I forgot that his name was Uxan.
As in Zork the Dark Master.
Yes, Zork Necrophades. Have you forgotten? Yes, Zork actually has a last name in Yu-Gi-Oh!
Ah.
But now we're at the point of the level where we must sit here and wait.
You gotta wait for the door to open.
Yes.
We'll take it.
Because if you'll notice behind him, there's the flying saucer that we just called.
Oh, yeah.
We have to wait for the flying saucer to get over the pyramid.
Here come my friends. They all came to the party. So when is the part when we can actually like hurt this guy and make a point out of it?
Oh, in about I want to say not 5 minutes, like 2 minutes.
All right, two minutes. Okay, so we got 2 minutes of listening to our new favorite music track of all time, and
I know, right? It's just so awesome.
It's so awesome they had to use it again. Come on, you know how it goes. Sing along.
We're just waiting. Doesn't matter. Again, because we're on easy mode, it doesn't matter that he's hitting us with that. Hey, we broke the brazier.
Quickly.
I'm not entirely sure if his attacks can actually damage his minions. I assume that they can't, but
my guns are ineffective.
Our guns are very ineffective. It doesn't even move the health bar 1% per shot or per volley.
In fact, it doesn't. Oh, I mean, it's doing very tiny amounts of damage.
It is doing the very tiny amounts of damage, but it's imperceptible on his health bar.
So we're waiting for the UFO to get in position.
Yep.
Okay. Now, how about these fellows? Are they good? Are they good? They cool?
There we go. I know that you can kill. I'm pretty sure you can kill all of Oxan's minions that he throws at you.
But,
damn it! I hit a button.
But it's that Scarlet. Sorry, I skipped the walking in the room cutscene where he steps into the arena to fight you one-on-one. There's no dialogue, and you can have some cookies later. Fair? Yes, Gerda. I'm gonna hold you to those cookies.
Okay, so he doesn't actually heal from that segment. Thing is, you don't really care about how much HP he's got coming into this, because you have to do this. You have to do this cycle of gameplay twice.
This is what happens when magic meets aliens, meets Egypt, meets devils, or something.
This is what happens when serious Sam.
That's
all you really need to say.
This is what happens when Sam gets serious. Can you disable his guns?
No, you cannot.
Damn it. Okay, I'm trying to be clever about this. Can he stomp on you?
Yes, he can.
Okay, so you can't get close to him. So I take it then the only thing we have...
I don't know how much damage the stomp actually does, but I'm pretty sure he's got it in his repertoire.
I'm sure it's too much damage.
It probably is too much
damage. More damage.
Given how... Yeah, this fight is not explained. But yes, just follow what I'm doing here. Go around the room in a square pattern, making sure to activate each of the power conduits in the middle of the jump. And then, after a moment or two of charge up...
Oh, he has Emperor Palpatine's Dark Force lightning.
Yes, he does.
Oh, man. Oh, idiots. No! He's regenerating.
Yes.
Bastard. Sam hates it when enemies regenerate health. I already took it from
them. He does, but not as much as Duke Nukem does, so there. I'm pretty sure you can shoot the missiles that he's firing, but honestly, it doesn't matter at this point. We're just trying to set up the final blow, which is again the teleporter laser.
Okay, so you have to.
It is a teleporter laser.
So the first time was just to show you, oh hey, this is what you're supposed to do. And now that you've done it, then the bad guy says, I'm not finished yet. I have even more tricks up my sleeve. Recovering health.
I mean, as the annotation mentioned, you can finish this in one cycle if you're actually good at the game. I am not good at the game, so I was unable to.
So that would be like sequence breaking. You kill him before the scripted event makes him recover health.
It's not a scripted event actually.
So
I mean, there is a script for it, yes, but it's not actually a scripted event. It's a scripted action that he has when he reaches a certain percentage of health.
Oh, I see. Wait, he's slowly recovering health right now.
Is he? I mean, it looks like he is, but I'm not entirely sure.
I think he is. Because like the bar's moving. It's moving like it's moving a little bit at a time, but it's moving.
Alright, was that the last one? I'm trying to see.
Dagon, why do you have the laser guns in Elder Scrolls?
There we go.
No, my powers will preserve
And
me.
Oxan has been defeated. Look at that sexy mom.
You and your unexplained boss fight. Take that.
It ain't the size that matters, it's how you use it.
And we end on a dick joke.
And that's why Sam is about as fucking tiny as shit. He's off on his next big wild adventure. Oh yeah.
Well, we think he's on his next big wild adventure. The sequel doesn't actually bring this up, at least as far as I can remember.
Oh,
are you ready for an antiquated tech joke, dude?
What the fuck is happening?
It's an antiquated tech joke.
We're sorry. It is not necessary to dial a 1 when calling this number.
What the?
Will you please hang up and try to
I
call
was too
again?
drunk. Sorry.
Not again.
Oh, he's using a payphone.
Yes, he is.
Dated. I'm sorry, I didn't catch that.
Yeah, this is Serious Sam calling for Mental. I guess you're not home right now. I have a special delivery package for you. I'll be there soon to give it to you in person. I'm on my way over right now. Thanks, bye. It's time for bed, kids. Cartoons are over.
To be
continued.
Kind of.
It's like go away now. I gotta do stuff.
And now for the insulting credits music.
Despite the jokey nature, as far as I know, this is the actual ending. This is a great guy. This is really trolly credit music.
Yes, it's very trolly. I will say that it actually matches the tune, especially the tone of the game, because as Serious Sam just said, the game is very much a cartoon. It's very, very silly with what it expects the player to do, but it's actually pretty damn rewarding with it.
Yeah, it's like...
And I really like Serious Sam, at least Serious Sam 1. I will hold firm to the fact that Serious Sam, as a series, is not meant to be played with single player. I am fully committed to that, because Serious Sam 2 specifically, I could not include that without multiplayer steroids. No way in hell. I mean, I had an easier time doing it with pretend multiplayer steroids, but yeah.
Serious, thanks. I was going to say that I adored this game, like, from the second we started I'm not too crazy about this. I mean, now the credit sequence is kind of good, but like the sense of humor, the cartoony feel, the non-stop action. I like that they made a point of just making the action non-stop, not like there's no punctuality. It's just boom, you're in a fight. You just finished a fight, boom, you're in another fight. There's no sense, there's no plot, there's no story, there's no characters. Serious Sam is the only voice in this whole game for which they actually gave somebody credit. There were no other characters. That's awesome. And yeah, man, I mean, Gerda, thank you for bringing us this gem.
Yeah, Serious Sam is fucking awesome.
Fucking awesome.
And the series itself is actually pretty good, too. Alright, guys. And next time on Rocket Rabbit, we'll be doing some other game. We don't know yet.